That stuff. Get some hook. I should be sitting on the other side. Dusty. There is a lot of insect coil ash. The bugs were hungry last night, so I was burning coils like crazy. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you? How you been? How you gonna be? Charlie is here somewhere. I think he's napping. Imagine that, a cat taking a nap. Yeah, he's sleeping. It's his first night on the farm, so I'm sure he was. I know he was up and about because he woke me up a couple of times. But let's get used to the sounds of everything out here. Spent the morning chasing geckos, trying to catch birds, but just watching them and chattering at them. What's up, Steve? What's going down, man? Yeah, I kept looking and see none of my friends are live. None of my, that I subscribed to are live. Nobody. What's up, Flo? I was like, all right, I'll just go live till someone else comes up with a panel. There's Charlie. He's coming back out here. What's up, buddy? He's pretty social. He likes to be around. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not like needy, like he needs me to pet him, but he likes to be like right pretty close. So that's cool. Good morning, then, if you're waking up, Flo. Good morning. Yeah. Do you want to bite that bird, Charlie? I'll give you $1. He is that big. He is not yet 6 months. Yeah. I do have catnip for him. I've got it on just a couple of his specific toys, like the scratching post thing, and then his one. He's got like one little fluffy bunny rabbit that I got him, and he's kind of teething on it. He's getting his baby teeth are coming out, but he needs to kind of chew and work his gums, and that's a good one on that he's working on. So yeah, he's like a kitten in a cat's body. He's gonna be a lion. He's gonna be so big. What's good? What's happening? How's the after Christmas? Any good leftover recipes that you've ever had or anything like that? I'll tell you one that I like, man. Whenever there's leftover mashed potatoes and stuffing, I mix them together and then I like plop them on a baking sheet and punch a little dimple in the top of there so I can fit an egg in the top of that, right? So now it's like a bowl with egg, and then that's what I put in the oven, and I wait till the egg is at the right temperature, and then everything else is already heated up. Pull that out. Then you can make a little hollandaise sauce or put some gravy over that or whatever, man. Hollandaise isn't too hard. Yeah, see, stuffing is underrated. People are like, it's only eaten on certain. You should be having stuffing regularly. It's awesome because when your bread goes bad, okay, or it gets stale, just take it, throw it in the freezer. Yeah, keep it until you have enough to make a batch. Pull it out. You know, you melt some butter, cut everything into cubes, put it on a baking sheet again, brush it all, dust it in sage and a little bit of salt. You can use if you want to do a like a chicken stock reduction, and put that on there. All that yumminess. Make them, bake them, bake that stuffing. Sage is delicious. So my friends came out. They brought their cat. He's interested in the box that I kind of cut up for him. Only the big refrigerator box. But when I'm playing with him, he doesn't like want to hang out in it or whatever. You know what I mean? But we'll see what we do. He's still just checking it out, amazed at the amount of geckos. You're a kid in a candy store. Yeah, chicken broth, right? Got to layer the flavors in. That's actually what I do with my pasta now. I used to be like I used to always salt it in the restaurants and stuff that I cooked in heavy salt. You wanted the water to taste like the Mediterranean Sea. I remember one master chef saying, and I was like, oh, that's really salty. But then I'm like, dummy, why don't you just use like a bouillon? If you're going to use salt anyway, just put a flavored bouillon in there. So I like to use chicken bouillon in my boiled water for my pasta. You can taste it. Yeah, there's a nice little layer of flavor when you bite into just the pasta by itself. So when it rounds out a flavor with the sauce in it. Yesterday, I made pizza dough, some garlic and onion pizza dough and the oil that I used was bacon fat. I used just like a dollop of olive oil, just kind of cause you have to, but the rest was like big tablespoons of rendered bacon fat. Yeah, man. And I made a couple of flatbreads last night. I've got enough for a couple more pizzas, so I'll do that today. I've got some chicken ready and some bacon. So yeah, chicken bacon pizza. I got peppers, onions. Yeah. So that's what's on the menu. I made the sauce as well. Yeah, I made that a while. Like on the 23rd, I made this this pizza sauce, and then it sat in the fridge for a while, for 3 days. Then I came back out here, and then I took one of those emulsifying mixing sticks, chopped everything up. I had big mushrooms and tomatoes and carrots and onions, so everything, just whirred it all up into a nice smooth sauce. And now that's my pizza sauce. It's like, it's a little bit acidic, it's a little bit spicy, it's a salty, right? It's a little sour, little sweet, and it's good. So I got a bunch of that ready. I know what I'm cooking. I got a pile of vegetables. My goodness. Got a full fridge. What a gift. Yeah. In the overall population of the world, just having a fridge of food is rare, is more rare than, being hungry. No cheese though. I didn't when I went shopping, I didn't splurge on cheese. I didn't actually think I was going to be making pizzas, but then all of a sudden I got this hankering to make pizza dough and a sauce. I was like, all right. We go with no cheese, just veggies, and I sauteed some peppers, onions, and put those on top. I like to cook my toppings off of the pizza because I can control the moisture better. Let me tell you, that crust came out. I, I can't believe it was as good as it was. Like it was so good and crispy, and I'm pretty sure it's because I used the bacon fat in there. Yeah, the way that it baked on the outside, it felt like, when I bit into it, I looked in because it was nice and crunchy on the bottom. But on the inside, it felt like it was underdone. I was like, "How is this?" And I looked at it, and it was just really nice and fluffy. I'm like, "Oh!" And the fried onion and garlic that I mixed in with the flour when I was making the dough was really rich in flavor. So, yeah, highly recommend my pizza. So you should stop by sometime. Let me know when you're not busy, and then you come on over, and I'll make a pizza. I still got it. My crust blows away any pizza I've had in this city for sure. Yeah, I don't know the last time I had that good of a crust. I guess everybody's got their own flavor, like Italians are more traditional. And I say, yeah, Jim's Pie, and yeah, that's it. You got to come by. Well, something not everybody knows. When I first came over here, I had one restaurant and then opened up another and another. One of them was called the American Pizza Factory, and it was slaughtering it, man. Murder, she wrote. Like that thing was just making money. Yeah. Pastrami on Rye was a deli shop. I did all my own corned beef, my own roast beef, my own brisket, my own pastrami, my own pepperonis, my own salami. I made it all. Cured it, yeah. Cured it, smoked it, rubbed it, whatever it took, made it all. Bought the bread that was too easy to get locally. There's really good bakeries. I didn't need another thing to do or to teach and train and follow up on. But yeah, the pizza business was murdering it. I'll tell you the secret of what I did. I mean, it's a tourist town that the place was in, but it could be applied anywhere, really. And what I did was I went around to bars that didn't have a restaurant or didn't have a kitchen or whatever. They didn't offer food. So what happens is they have to have a happy hour to keep people from kind of, oh, we're going to wander over here and have dinner or whatever. And then they never come back. That's how it goes. You don't go back to that bar. You'll go to a different bar, maybe, in a vacation environment, a holiday environment, or maybe, your weekly. uh, So I would go to those bars and I'd say, hey, look, why don't your happy hour? Why don't you have like two of my pizzas and a box of my mini pork sliders and stuff like this? And then people stay here and drink because they'll be spicy and salty, and they'll want to drink more, and they get fed, so they don't. So that was the deal. I was making this deal all over the place, and it would depend on the size of their. They could judge. You tell me, what package level you want this week, and how many deliveries in the days and times you want, and then we just make that arrangement, make it happen. That was it. Killed it, absolutely murdered it, because it got my food in front of everybody in town. So that business was great, and it provided a small profit. I gave a really big discount because I knew that people would taste my food and then go, "Hey," to the bar owner, "Where'd you get this?" And then they tell me, and that's exactly what happened. And then they came to my restaurant, and my restaurant was booming. And that could work really anywhere. That's just it. You get out there and peddle your food. Just deliver it. Be like, here's a sample. Just drop off a couple of pizzas and see who calls. Here you go. That's the best advertising. Your product, right? Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's fun. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that. I like I like people, I mean, when they're happy and eating food, food is life, when they're happy, it's like, oh, it's so good. Let me know, you guys, if you see somebody that's in our circle that goes live, or somebody, Judas pops up, or who else might, Randy maybe, or maybe Flo does, or 840. It's about his time. No, maybe another hour. But yeah, let me know. We can all pop over there. I'm not here to try to do that. I'm just hanging out. So hang out. Yeah, universal blessing, Steve. You got it, man. No, I like your attitude. You're on point. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. He had surgery just today. There, yeah, it was yes, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, if we see anybody in the circle, yeah, he'll bounce right up. He's got the right attitude. He's positive about it. He's like, I am going to listen to the nutritionists. I'm going to listen to what they have to say. I'm going to, assess what my own, diet, what my own body like feels, and all of this too. They can't prescribe everything for everybody, because every single one of us is different. So it's all a crapshoot at some factor level, right? It's all just a guess, a probability. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a good thing. Pain will change people, so I'm super happy that he's making those changes. Yeah, changing diet and all of this. Yeah, that just feels great. Sal as well. He's awesome, right? Recovering. He's getting blasted, and I think it said that it's the same disease even that Judas has. This what do they call it? Some gargantuan stone name of some kind. Rough sauce. Yeah. So you got to control the factors you can't, right? My grandfather died. My paternal grandfather died of heart disease. My father had several heart attacks, bypasses. He even had a pig valve put on his heart. He eventually died with diabetes. Yeah, and so I can't control that heredity. That's part of, yeah, my assembly. I can't go back and go reprogram that. So I got to control what I can, which is diet, exercise, my healthy mindset is super important. Where you carry your stress, because stress kills. It can take anywhere from 8 to 17 years of your life off, is what they say. They're attributing that to stress now, that they've decades of research of 8 to 17 years just by holding stress. Yeah, you gotta. We all have different levels in our lives, and everybody's 100% level is different than somebody else's 100% level. But find a way to keep it down. Because I love you. I want you to live longer. Because then I've got more opportunity to be around when you do dumb stuff, and then I can laugh at you, and that makes me feel nice. Okay. It's terrible. Yeah, so Charlie's hanging out on the cool side of the house right now, over there on the other side. That's it. That's it, Steve. It's all good. It's all good. We gotta find more ways to laugh. I'm serious. It has worked. I've changed my algorithm in the last week or so about into more comedy, more humor, more funny, more. Yeah, I want it all. I want all that negative. Not to just ignore it, but to ignore it. Yeah, I can't change it. I can't make it go away. I've got to just not be involved in knowing about it. So, yeah, no, not interested. Yeah, yeah, that was a good laugh. It feels good. It's funny, right? We got to be able to rip on each other. Yeah, and take it in good cheek. Like I say, if you fall down the stairs, I'm going to help you up, but I'm going to probably be laughing because falling down the stairs to me is something. Even if I do it, I'm going to be laughing like I always have. I don't know. I don't get it. That's just a fair warning. That is not a digital background. This is the background. As soon as I release that, no, no, no. It's really sunny and bright out today. You can see the mountains a little bit there. You're not awake much. You're not awake much right now, or you're not very awake, or you're not awake often. Currently, or like daily. Yeah, Charlie walked across my face. Like pushed all four paws up against my hips. You know what I mean? Like laying down and then pushing against me and hitting me with his tail. Classic cat stuff. That's what they do when they're in the bedroom with you. The walk across the face is pretty funny because you feel their cold little toe beans like step on your cheek, and then your head. It can't. It wakes me up, but I laugh. That's funny shit to me. Yeah, when he arrived, I picked him up and took him straight to where his bathroom is. Let him smell it, and then when he was not interested in it, then I picked him up and took him to where his water and food dish were, and then just let him run because this place I got it locked down. I got it locked down. He'll have to make a lot of noise to get out of anything. So. Oh, nice, dude. Yum. I can literally smell it when you say stuffing. Oh, I can smell the sage and the butter. Oh. Stuffing in a sandwich is underrated. Yeah, you're bad. Stuffing in it for breakfast with eggs over the top. Again, sunny side up, nice and runny egg yolk that you break into the stuffing. You're bad for not doing that. Why would you put an egg on toast but not in stuffing? Like, duh. Put a fried egg on top of that stuffing when you're eating it tonight. Change your world. They put fried eggs on everything. We call it just a fried egg, basically a sunny side up egg on everything here in Thailand. You can get it. It's called kai dao, fried egg. Yeah, kai dao. And yeah, I get it all the time, dude. On stuffing, it's like magic. Yeah, see what happens? Cranberry jam. Now you're cooking with gas, Steve. This is what I'm talking about. Get that little bit sweet sour going on the side. Good living. That's good living. There's this, in when you have different languages and translations going on, like there can be some words that kind of get out of not context, but plurality or yeah, uh, male or female or whatever. But anyway, there's one saying that I really like how the Thais make a mistake in saying, and we would normally say to somebody that I'm so happy for you. Yeah, I'm very happy for you. But what the Thais do in their mistake, they say I'm happy with you. And now that I hear it and think about it, I'm like, how sweet is that though? To if we could purposely use this and say, I am happy with you, like I'm enjoying it, not, you know what I mean? Like together, I'm happy with you. It may be a play on words or something, but it caught me one day, and I just thought of sharing that now because yeah, it's good to be. Yeah, it's good to see another friend enjoying something. Yeah, that's basically it. It can be whatever it is, success or something delicious or relaxation. Oh, wait, I don't think I have all the chats on, do I? Live chat? Yeah, I do. Yeah, so that's my newest tip. When I make pizza dough, I instead of using water, I use a warm beer. Yeah, it's something that hasn't been refrigerated. I prefer something that's closer to a lager than a pilsner, but it's got already that yeasty flavor and taste. So I use this before and at a nice room temperature so that the when you put the yeast in it, it can bloom well, right? Not cold. Then the oil that it says to use in however many tablespoons of olive oil, just substitute bacon fat that you have rendered because I keep a jar in the fridge. Yeah, when I cook bacon, then I'll put more bacon fat in there. So I took a nice healthy scoop of that and put it in the warm beer to let it, uh, you know, melt, and then added the yeast, and then I used natural honey for the sugar, and it bloomed really well. And that bacon fat fried so nice on the bottom, brown, not black, but crispy and buttery. Oh man, I can't wait to cook it again today. Wish you were here. Yeah, it's maybe more proper, but it's just more like together. And they're like, "Oh, I'm happy for you. That's great for you. For you, that's great." But it's also great for me, right? That's the with in it. Yeah, you got it. You just got it. My mother taught me that as a boy. She cooked, and she always had. She would keep like a can from vegetables or something, and take the label off, or Campbell's soup or whatever, clean it out, and then that's what she would keep the bacon grease in the freezer. And she would have like in that, the door of the freezer, there's like a rail, and she'd had like three of them in there, all the time, rotating them and putting them in and using them for everything. And it's so awesome. So that's when I get kind of like, I don't always get the greatest bacon, because it's kind of expensive. I should just be getting pork belly and making it myself. What am I, dumb? I gotta go ask my neighbor for pork belly. You see what happens? Damn it! Come on, man. Anyway, so I get some that's kind of cheap, but then it's usually like not very meaty, and it's kind of injected a bit or whatever. But when you cook it all down, you just get that fat off of it. You can skim that, and oh yeah. So I don't get upset when I have not so good bacon. Yeah, coffee, gotta have it. Got to have it. I normally just have like a. I've been trying to stay away from dairy milk. I'm not like lactose intolerant or anything like that, but I'm trying to stay away from dairy milk and get lactose free stuff. Try different things. I don't like soy either. That almond milk is nonsense. I think walnut milk is luxurious, but it's way too expensive. But anyway, today I had some heavy cream. My friend bought some for a recipe we made while they were here, and I put some in my coffee, and it literally tastes like a stick of butter is in there. Oh man, is that rich? Hubba hubba. And she also left me a box of banana muffins. She's so sweet. Talk dirty to me. Leave me heavy cream and banana muffins. Yeah, right. Oh, I feel bad for people that are lactose intolerant. There's no way I could quit cheese. I'm so thankful for cheese. I'm not a big cheeses either. I will eat all cheeses. I mean, some of the Limburger and more funky ones are kind of meh, in the right thing with the right, just not by themselves kind of deal. If you also have dried apricots and a water wafer and a slice of cured ham and all this kind of stuff, but not on their own, not like a cheddar or a provolone. I could just eat a block of provolone straight up, just right out of the hand. Straight beast, not even cut. Provolone is more expensive per kilo than most qualities of beef. Yeah, it's crazy expensive here. And beef is already expensive, but cheese is really, really. Right? It has to be. It's so smooth, man. It even melted or cold. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it melts evenly, or it's just right off the rip, man. You could just eat a handful of it. It's just a big old block. That's a cheesecake to me, like a wedge of provolone, gently baked so it's golden on the outside and soft. And that's cheesecake for me. You can keep the other. No, no, no. I'll call that something else because I still do like a sweet cheesecake. This is a straight up wedge of provolone. Yeah, no, a nice stout cheddar. I'm from Wisconsin, so I know I like a good aged cheddar. Again, if I've got a good venison summer sausage on a buttery Ritz cracker, like that whole combination. Yeah, just yum. Yeah, Monterey Jack. I'm not a big fan of like the pepper jack kind of things. I don't even though as much as I like bacon, I don't like it in my cheese. I'll put it, in addition to the cheese, but I don't want it already in there. For some reason, it's meh. And the pepper ones also meh. Hey Rick, what's up, brother? Cheers. You gonna go live? You gonna do a panel or something? We'll all jump over there and hang out. Like the title of this one says, until someone goes live on a panel or whatever it was that I put out it like this. And if you don't want to, that's cool as well. If you're just chilling, no pressure, just hurry up and go live. Yeah, you like the jalapeno provolone? See, if I want jalapenos, I'll put them on there. I don't trust the quality of the jalapeno that they put in there, and I don't necessarily want it all spicy. I would DC the jalapeno, and I might fire roast it. Okay, right on, right on. I feel you. Yeah, it's late enough, and it's you got to work again, and then you're off, right? You work tomorrow, and then you're off for a few days. I think, if I recollect. Oh man, I don't mean to ruin a cheese for you, brother. No, dude, no, don't let it happen. That's just that's just my preference. I love cheese, and if I want other stuff on it, I'll put it on it. Yeah, you don't have to mix it up. I don't need a horseradish cheddar, although I like horseradish and cheddar together. Oh, nice. Right on. Oh, nice break. All right, work on the car, get everything fixed up, get it safe and running. You got good winter tires. This is the most important thing, man. They talk about winter driving. Don't matter if your tires are shit. Get some winter tires put on, at least the drive wheels. Yeah, right on. No, peppers are too easy. Then you can like I said, I would de-seed them and fire roast them, and then just put them right on top of that cheese, yeah, and eat it with it. Like in a charcuterie way or on a sandwich or whatever. Yeah, in an omelet, however you want it. Judas, what's up, my brother? We were just talking about you and hoping you were doing. Oh man, so good to hear from you. Right on, right on. Did the doctors slip and cut too deep or anything like that? It's good to see that your thumbs are still functioning at least. I hope laughing doesn't hurt. Oh man. So good. So good. Oh, I hear you, Rick. I either I to be honest, I usually just put it in the freezer so I don't destroy it all and just eat it. It at least slows me down. And you'll hear many of these things that I put in my life to decelerate consumption of something or other. Got to make it difficult on myself. Yeah, the cookies. Oh, see, how dare you? She came over and one of my other partner friends, him and his wife, that's their cat that I'm watching. And she brought the cat, her son, hung out, coffee and snacks. And she brought like literally more than a couple of dozen banana muffins. She's like, here, you can freeze some and eat some. I'm like, oh, I'm going to eat some. I'm going to eat I'm going to eat all these. No, they're full size. So it's going to, but it's muffins for dessert, muffins for coffee in the morning, muffins for a snack later. Oh yeah, man, love it. I should make some shortbread cookies. Maybe after those muffins are gone, I will. I made a cake a week or so ago, and it was a chocolate cake, but I used only the egg yolks to make it kind of more fudge and densey. Yeah, dense and fudgy. Then I did a sour cherry jam with pure vanilla paste and coconut milk. Yeah, man. Magic. Magic. Nobody stopped by for coffee. So what do you do? Yeah, if you're not sure, you can just blur them up, with one of those emulsifier sticks, put them in a container and throw it in the freezer. Whenever you need it, you can use them again, or you can just eat that like an ice cream. It will eat beautifully. Oh, yeah. Ah. Oh, I believe it's worse. Yeah, yeah. That's what I say. That you're not on your way down in pain yet. You're still on your way up in pain, and you got people have to imagine how bad it already was. It's going to be worse for a bit yet. Oh, dude. Well, I hope that they have medicine that can work deep enough to nullify that input for you, at least make you comfortable somehow, man. Sheesh. Oh. Yeah, it does. It sounds so miserable. They should just like install a quick disconnect and then you can wear a big kidney backpack and it just, works in the system. Oh, that's always the technology on my mind, just having a quick disconnect that you clip into and then in some type of a backpack there's additional filters and whatever, nourishment. A week. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, just moving. I imagine moving. You get to a comfortable place and you're like, I'm just gonna don't move me. Like, yeah, and now you've got to fold yourself and stand up and it's gonna suck, brother. Oh dang. See, talk dirty. Talk dirty. Coconut crunch donuts. How dare you? How dare you, sir? all we can, all you can do, all I can think of is to focus on the end, right? Focus on the far end of it. You've been through this before, and you know that there's relief on the far end of it. This has been a rough one, though, I guess. Let your body heal. I imagine they'll have to put you under to take out the stint, or does the stint remain? Nice. Oh yeah, fried bread tacos. Ooh, see, now that's what I should do. I could make the chicken that I have with peppers and onions, and I've got some cumin. Yeah, and then I could bake myself some of that pizza bread and fold it up and make an absolute mess. I am down for that. And you make a spare piece of pizza dough to wipe the juice up and eat that too. Because I'm single, and because I'm single and alone, I can do that. Now what? Yeah, that's just a good call. I prefer a flour tortilla over a hard corn shell every day of the week. So fry bread, yeah, or naan, garlic naan, anything. It's a food transportation device. What you put in it, a consumable food transportation device. My friends were in a restaurant in Malaysia yesterday. My buddy and his two children. I say they're children. They're his children, but they're adult. Yeah, they're one is 22 and one is 24. Yeah. But they're at a restaurant in Malaysia, and the lady was cooking, and the gas bottle exploded. She was covered in burns. Yeah, holy crap, right? In a moment, your everything changes. All the worries you thought you had about what you were going to do next month, next year, 5 years, none of it matters. It's just about survival. That's why you eat at home. Well, there's certain things to be said about safety standards and stuff that people don't. There's no maintenance. It doesn't get looked at until it stops working, and this is what happens when it involves like a gas cylinder failure. Either the company wasn't doing regular inspections or pressure testing, or the owner's valve and hose and clamp were chafed or cut, not working, old AF. The seal broke down, any number of things, right, that they don't care about until it breaks. And then this is what happened when something like that breaks. It's not just a flat tire on a bicycle, or you know what I mean. But it's that mentality. They don't want to spend any money on anything until they have to, and then this is what happens. You got to be on point. You got to pay attention. in the outside world. You've got a lot of federal regulations in the United States that save your dumb asses. I'm just saying it straight up. Not everybody. I'm just saying. Yeah, a lot of stupid people are saved by regulation. I eat at home because I'm spoiled. I cook well. It's too cheap. I went to the market and bought chicken, pork, bacon, pork steak, chicken breast, lots of tenders, just all kinds of stuff already cut fresh there, waiting for you to grab it by the kilo. And bought enough meat for the month for just under $50. Maybe 44, whatever. Yeah, under 50. And picked up 30 eggs for another $3. So yeah, it's like a buck per 10. That's it. Gotta cook at home. It's too cheap. But when you go to the market here, the market has like all these little 40 baht stalls, which is just over a dollar, like $1.20. And you can get a pad thai, you can get a som tam, which is a papaya salad. You can get any number of dishes which are in the 40 baht range, or 20 to 40 baht. You can get little sticks of grilled pork for 5 or 10 baht, depending on the size. A thing of sticky rice for, again, 5 or 10 baht, depending on the size. Mango and sweet rice for 40 baht. So that's too easy, except for the nearest market for me. I don't know where the nearest one this way is. Maybe I go find out this evening. I go for a ride. The one the other way is Glai in Thai, far. Relatively speaking, yeah, I'd have to go about 15 miles round trip. So I just cook here. I do like a market though. And when you come to visit me in Thailand, we will go to many markets and we will eat many Thai dishes. And I won't surprise you with anything stinky or funky or spicy. I don't like it if someone does it to me. I will not be doing it to you. But we're going to eat a lot of different stuff and it's going to be delicious. Stuff you don't normally eat. And you'll be like, what in the world? Why have I not had this? What up, 840? How about it, man? It's about your time to go live, my G, I believe. Just like my title says, man, until someone comes up with a panel, I'm just chilling, man. What's up? I went to the florist today. Got some fresh flower. Now just busy baking. LOLs. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I know it's about your time to be live and whatever. That's why I was like, we'll just hang out. We'll pop over by y'all when you get up, man. What's up, Marshizi? How are you, brother? Merry Christmas after Christmas. Happy pre-New Year, New Year, all that goody good. I hope I pray for all the best in your next year, yeah, in 2026. If you buy the tickets now, the best time when the weather season is to come in, mid-October to mid-November into Thailand. I'm just saying, if you buy the tickets now, then you've got to go. Prices are cheap now. It's over a year or a year. Yeah. Yeah. 10 months. Nice. We're about to get crazy over at 840's house, wreck some stuff, light things on fire. I hope he's not here listening. We're not going to break anything. Just kidding. Just kidding. Attica. Attica. Let's go see if we can find Charlie. Oh, well, that was easy. He's over here in the breezeway. All lying down here. You see him? Yeah. He is not 6 months old yet. He's big, man. He's big. He's already like a full-size cat. He just kind of bulked out too, because he was like this size 2 months ago, maybe. Maybe a little bit smaller 2 months ago, but underneath all that fluff, he was still a little skinny kitten. But now he's like, can't feel his ribs much. He's like got some shoulder to him. Like, oh boy. Charlie in the house. Walking all over my face while I'm sleeping. Standard operating procedure for a cat. It's what they do. They walk on your face. He's been chasing geckos nonstop. He looks like he's tired, so that's cool. Oh yeah, if you do them frequently enough, you can actually hold your breath for the entire time that you have to do it. You got your bag, the scoop ready, you go in there nice, calm, cool, collected, boom, bang, slap, done. Out, son. I see that my friends, they bought him a new cat litter box, and it has this cute little cover thing on it. I'm like, he's a big cat. He doesn't need something to make it smaller. So I pulled that off of there. Gotta give a guy a room to, do that business. Can't be all squished up in a small blue. Yeah, man. Made my own pizza sauce, my own pizza dough. I'm gonna throw down. Oh, I did take some pictures of it. I should post it. I can bang in a kitchen. I don't like to talk too much stuff about myself, but I can throw down in a kitchen. I mean, I'm an excellent aircraft mechanic. Yeah, excellent sailor and boat builder. I'll toot my horn a little bit like that stuff, but yeah, I can throw down in a kitchen. I know it's just an innate. I've been cooking since I was like 4 with my mom. Everything is automatic, and I hear her sometimes like, in my ear or whatever, not that way, kind of thing. Like I feel close to her when I'm cooking. That's means something to me, and that comes out in the flavor, right? People that just cook to cook, like your fast food or whatever, it's going to taste like it's going to taste. It's got nothing in it. You know what I mean? People cook out because they love it. That's the difference. Something I always talk about to people. They're like, "Oh, when they're advising their kid, do something that you love." No, do not do something that you love, because doing something you love means you have to do it, and then it perverts what you love for money. What you need to do is do something that makes good money, so that you have enough freedom to do what you love. You know what I'm saying? This is the advice that needs to be passed down. This is the right way. And I don't too many times I had to learn that lesson. I'm like, wow, yeah, I really love doing this. I should get paid for it. No. And see, this is what happens. Nobody has a panel. I have a soapbox. So you got to open up a panel so you can shut me up. Otherwise, I just keep blabbing on nonsense. And then this happens. We derail. We have problems. We break things. Pats, what's up, brother? Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry X Christmas. Merry pre New Year. Happy New Year. Merry, happy. Holla, holla, holla. Holla, holla. Holla, holla, holla. I hope you're doing well. I hope your foot is doing well. Yeah. All of this, your pains. Judas chimed in earlier. If you look in chat, he was here. We're talking about some snacks and how painful his recovery is right now, as you can imagine. You doing anything for New Year's, Pats? Anybody got any specific plans? Doesn't have to be big or fantastical. Just wondering. I think uh, two of the other four partners will be coming out here New Year's Eve. It'll just be a quiet evening for us here, and it'll be there's no light pollution from the city. So if it's a cloud-free night, it'll be absolutely spectacular. Yeah, and we'll wind up. We've got some. She brought some steaks, so we've got those ready in the freezer. We'll do something like this. Have a nice meal, hang out together. See, now there's a plan. This is a good call. That had crossed my mind. I might have to make like some brownies. Really? What else is good? What else is good? Yeah, I hadn't shown you yet, but Charlie is here, the Maine Coon kitten. He's enormous and not yet 6 months old. They're gonna have a big cat on their hands, man. I guess 840 is gonna be going live soon. Pat's he can't he had popped in here and said he was just running a little bit late doing some other things. Which is word up, word up. So whenever he goes live, they let me know if you see it. Please, thank you. Oh, lovely day. The bugs were fierce yesterday afternoon and evening for some reason. They were just swarming. So I had a whole bunch of those little coils burning, kind of positioned around me, creating a network of defense. Yeah, upwind, letting it all kind of go through. So there's lots of ash. Ash all over the place. It's ashy. You ashy. Hey, there he is. Yeah, dude, if you can get sleep, right? You got to take it when you can get it. Sleep well. Let your body work. You made it. Nice work, man. Nice work. Much love. Yeah, much love back at you. Yeah, what can you do? You're gonna summon it up. You gotta dig deeper. I know, Pats, you know about it. You gotta dig deep. Keep your chin up. Oh, really? Is it big old fat snow or little tiny stangang snow? Yeah, brother. Keep your chin up and your butt down. That's what we would say. Really? I'm excited, Pats. Right on. Fire it up. And go right to the property line of your neighbor and right to the. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know you'll probably got like 4 to 7 driveways, is what I'm guessing. Your average additional contribution when you fire it up, you're like, well, it's already running. And let her eat. You got a machine. I forget how many horsepower the one I had was when I traded. I had a moped and I traded it in, and I got this big snowblower and used it for like 5 years. Yeah, it was awesome. It could chew through anything. It's an old school double auger. What? I can't remember the brand. I'm trying to pick. I can picture the orange and white. Yeah, there's a white fuel tank. The rest of the thing was orange mostly. There's like, on the handlebar there's a cross member, and on there was the name. I'm trying to think of what it was, but I cannot for the life of me. Old Faithful, though, that thing was loud, hot as hell. Like it radiated heat like a neutron star. Ooh, nice. Nice, dude. You're right on. And I think you only used it like kind of once, right? Once in a quarter times. It was like a week snow. Yeah, that engine just, whoa, you'd stand behind it. You were warm as you're walking behind it because like melting the water. It was, Aries, yeah, that could be it. That guy, I think that might be it. I was trying to think of the first letter was very like swoopy, and it might have been an S, but I think maybe the Aries back then, the cursive A was really, and that's probably it. Orange and white, yeah, okay, well known Aries, yes, okay. I couldn't remember the name. Too many years of killing brain cells for that one image to stick. Well, the engine was Briggs and Stratton. I'm pretty sure that part I remember, but anyway, yeah, that thing was a beast. Could chew through anything. And when I'd fire it up, I'd go down, I'd clear the school sidewalk and the handicap ramp, and then I'd peel back what the plow did and shit. I just clear it all out. I love that running that thing. It had a drive too, right? Yeah, it had a nice drive engine, a good gear, a slow gear and a fast gear, an easy hand release clutch, right? Engage it and then engage the drive with the other one. Oh, just let her eat. Oh, nice. Wow. That's big. 45-inch. Holy biscuits. That's a monster. No, this was not that wide. It wasn't. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it couldn't have been 30. I don't think it was. Yeah. That sounds about right. Or, widthwise, when I hold my hands, well, it's 30. Yeah. Oh, they're no joke, man. They're serious pieces of equipment now. I've just been watching some videos about those, like the different plow trains and the blower trains with the super huge impellers on them. Yeah, I just watched just the last week. Those were in my feed, and I'm like, oh yeah, love it when they go through a pass of like 10 feet deep and they just take it all in one chunk. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. Right up my road. Okay, yeah, yeah. 45, that's big though. 45, that's huge. You suck up a kid and not know it. Dogs, bushes, street signs. It's just shredding everything. Nice, dude. Four pack. One, two, three. Done. We're done. We're done. Next. Yeah, it was 2.5 to do the sidewalks with that one that I had, that Aries back then. Just the sidewalks. We had a big driveway. Oh, that's nice. 55 foot. Yeah, then you can like focus it in one place, from 55 or up to 55 feet away and build a nice little sled pile. Done. Yeah, I love to dovetail the driveways, and then I'd even plow upstream from where the clear eh, snow blow where the plows would be coming from. I'd do that about a good 30 foot up the road, so that when they came, their plows had nothing by the time they got to my driveway, and then just came by empty. Yeah. Not get me again today, Patches. Yep, right. You know the deal, man. That's who knows. Who knows are people who know what big snow is, man. You say when you dovetail the driveway, they're like, "Yup, you know what you're doing." Yeah, have to. I ain't coming back out here today for that because I know you're waiting around the corner for me to finish. I know you are. I see your blinking light somewhere. Totally. That's it. When you got the equipment, then it doesn't matter. When you're doing it with like a steel coal shovel, that sucks booty. When you got equipment, yeah, let it eat, baby. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do across the street. I'm clearing the intersection. Let me get up on this on ramp right now because it's kind of sloshy. Yeah, do it. My one of my neighbors had like an ATV with a V plow on it, and that thing just made a mess. Yeah, he didn't know what the hell he was doing. All it did was make a mess of the place. Still had to go back out and clean it up. It'd been better if you put a snowblower attachment on the front end. That would be cool. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I said I think you had like 4 to 7 driveways that you do. So you got 6. Uh-huh. Right on. I was in the slot. Yeah, that's cool. good for local relationship too. It's good to know people and to have other eyes out and whatnot, and know what your neighbors are up to, and a little bit, not to be all up in their business, but community, eh? I live in society. He's about to start it. Right on, right on. Let's all punch out. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Pats. Thanks for Flo. Thank you so much. Thanks, 840. Whoever else I missed and forget. See you later. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on ya.